What if you wake up and find out that the whole world is against you? Can you fight? Can you dare to fight? Of course you can. Why? Because you have your brain with you. You can plan ways, you can think of solutions, and you can fight the whole world. But suppose if your own brain turned against you, would you still be able to fight? What if you had a war with your own brain? We'll come back to this question later, guys. So, hello everyone, welcome back once again. My name is Varsha Pushwaha, and I'm a medical student at GMC Mumbai. So, today I have with me a very special and very nice, wonderful book with me, that is Stories We Never Tell, written by Savi Sharma, who is India's highest selling female author currently. Okay, and so as the title suggests, Stories We Never Tell. Every one of us have some stories which we never get to share. Okay, so there are stories of depression, there are stories of sorrow, there are stories of death and darkness, but there are some stories of light, there are stories of hope, and there are stories of recovery also. And I think these stories need to come out, because people who are still in dark may get inspiration from the ones who got out of it, right? So this book attempts to bring out one such beautiful story which was never supposed to be told, but it's good that it's told because it's going to help a lot of us. So this book deals with mental health, a subject which was taken quite lightly until last year, until 2020 I mean, because since 2020 we all saw what mental depression could do to us. We lost so many people, more because COVID proved to be less dangerous as compared to depression, right? Depression was more deadlier than COVID. We all saw that, and I think it's high time now that we start talking freely about issues which people face. Okay, so let's come back to this book again. So this book is stories you never tell. Has two stories actually, two stories which beautifully unite to form one beautiful story. Okay, so so there is one girl, Janvi. Now Janvi is a social media influencer, and so she is quite busy throughout the day. She has her head continuously inside a phone, because since she's an influencer, she has to make sure that she gets following and like and so on, right? That's her job. But means now she's sort of living in a fake world, as means not everyone who is an influencer isn't living a fake world, but this girl was. And what happens later is the story. Then there is another man named Ashray. Okay, now he is quite opposite of Janvi. I don't think he has no following, and he is quite a simple man, a young man who has started a new job and lives with his mother. Okay, so now throughout the book, these two people, that is Janvi and Ashray, they don't meet very often. Means their lives, their ways just touch each other, you know. But then they don't intersect, they don't blend. Okay, and so when they meet finally, they don't even recognize each other that they have met. So this story tells how they are facing various issues, and at one point they are at the peak of their careers. Both of them, not just career but at every aspect of life. But somehow something happens all of a sudden that seems to threaten their whole life. Okay, and then everything breaks suddenly. I think that's what we all faced in the sudden lockdown which was there in 2020. Yes, sudden closure of colleges, schools, companies, and everything. So this almost a similar thing happens here. And then later, can they heal? Will they ever be able to heal from themselves? Because sometimes we don't need to be saved from the whole world. Sometimes it's us who needs to be saved from our own selves. And can we do it alone? Do you think when our own mind, when our own brain is against us, can we still fight alone? I think people hesitate to take help. And the same thing happens in this book. Janvi, she was so independent that she refused. But some things are more beautiful, some things are more powerful than evil. And some prayers, as said by Savi Sharma herself, that some prayers are powerful, and some souls know magic. And when you have two beautiful friends in your life who care for you so much, what else do we need? But sometimes it's friendship enough, or is love enough, or because sometimes we are too, sometimes things are too gone case, right? But can there still be hope? Can we still believe? Can we still hope? Are the questions which are answered in this book, or which are there for you to figure out. Okay, so yes, that's a story that will they be able to heal? Okay, and so now about the writing style, this book is again Savi Sharma. She has, yes, even though she writes simple, but what she writes is beautiful. And yes, this is not very lengthy novel. It's short, but very sweet and very beautiful again. And now chapters are alternating way, means one chapter is Janvi, the other is Ashray. Okay, so and at the end there are two friends of them. Like Janvi's friend there is Kavya, and Ashray's friend is Rishi. Okay, so they also play a very important role. And so what happens at the end is for you to find out. But considering that what we all have gone through in the past 2 years, this book is must read for each one of us, those who have faced and even those who haven't faced, because we might face, who knows what happens tomorrow, right? We can just hope, but we can never plan perfectly for the future. The best thing is to stay in the present and enjoy life. Okay, so but yeah, so coming out of depression, how to deal with it, is what all this book is about. And so please do give this book a read, and tell me what you feel in the comment section, or you can DM me on Instagram. Okay, so yes, I think that's all for today. That's all for this book. And yeah, now since I'm just reviewing it, I am just telling what this book is all about, what is there actually for you to find out. Okay, because every book has beautiful quotes in it, okay, which are there for you to discover, you know? Yeah, so yes, hope you enjoy reading, and if you like this video, please like, subscribe and share to maximum people, because I am new, and when you like it, I really get encouraged. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much and happy reading. Bye.